Hey everybody, it's Mikhail, and I'm going to give my thoughts and predictions on the San Antonio's finals course and the national finalists for Vegas. Now, overall, I think the San Antonio finals course was very tough, very challenging. Of course, I mean, these finals courses are getting tougher and tougher every single year. This really separates who the elite competitors from just the above average competitors and not so elite competitors. Um, in my opinion, I feel like the Hourglass drop was definitely the Ninja Killer. Spinball Wizard, I think, was very creative, and the elevator climb, once again, very tough obstacle. Especially after completing all 9 obstacles, very taxing on the forearms. So once again, it's getting tougher. I love it. I love how a lot of people are failing. I love really determines who could really perform well in Vegas and who doesn't. So, in that case, let me describe some of these competitors. Let's see how far they can get. Now, on the female side, I'm going to put up Miss Barclay's run so you guys can watch. So Barclay, I was very surprised from Barclay. I had never seen her. I think she was on it last season, but she wasn't noticed as much. She is for someone of her stature, she is very explosive. I feel her gymnastics background really takes part in this course. She also very muscular, so I'm not surprised she has that leaping ability. And as you can see her on this obstacle, she's just really building all that momentum and making it look really easy. I say she's one of the top female competitors this season, and I'm really surprised. I'm really interested to see what she can produce in Vegas. Once again, I feel like she has a lot of the components. She has the upper body, she has the balance, as you can see. She has speed, she's explosive, rip strength. So, my predictions for her, I think she could do very well in Vegas. I'm not sure if she can complete the first stage, just due to I haven't seen her in Vegas yet, but I'm pretty sure she can get at least to the jumping spider. The jumping spider, that's really the determining factor for the elite females and the not so elite females. But I certainly see her clearing the jumping spider. I want to say my prediction for her, due to her height, I feel like that warp wall is going to be very tough since it's an incline. So, if I have to say, I want to say warp wall for her. Not to really offend, I feel like Barkley's a really strong competitor. She's really going to be something special in the future. But as of right now, I think the warp wall will be her doing. But yeah, Barkley, one of the top female competitors. I'm really excited what she can do in Vegas and in the future. Casey Catanzaro. Now, Casey, as we know, has dealt with her issues in the past few seasons. After her being the first competitor to ever clear the warp wall, I feel like it was really tough for her to really live up to those expectations. But I'm really glad she was able to redeem herself this season. I mean, once again, even though I'm not a huge fan of that top 5 women competing or qualifying for the city finals, I feel like people like Casey deserve second chances, and she's gotten a lot of second chances in the past, but I feel like this was really her doing, and I'm glad she persevered and did well. I'm going to skip the run a little bit so we can get to how good she does. Now, I know she had her struggles on this next obstacle. I forgot what it was called. But she makes it look easy here. I feel like the difference between Casey and Barkley is that I feel like Barkley, of course, is more explosive, and I feel like Barkley, due to Casey, I think Barkley weighs a little bit more. I feel like she's stronger. even though Casey is strong, especially for someone of her height, I just feel like she doesn't like as you could see on this obstacle. This is the obstacle she failed. As you can see on this transition, she literally was didn't really get that much air on it. Even though she still cleared it, I feel like it's just I don't see her really being that explosive as a competitor. And as you can see, I'm going to switch a little bit, get closer to the wall. So I think just due to that, in Vegas, I'm actually very interested. I know that she's failed a couple of obstacles, like the second obstacle. It was only that one season, her breakout season, where she failed the jumping spider, I think. So I'm kind of unsure how Casey will perform in Vegas. If I would have to make a prediction, I think she will get to the... If she doesn't fail that obstacle, I think she is capable of reaching the jumping spider. I'm not sure if she's going to clear it, but I think she could reach it depending on the obstacles before it, and if she just doesn't mentally, she's mentally focused. Now, let's go to the males. So once again, if I don't know who these people are, I'm just going to say first stage. I'm really going to talk about the competitors that I know and I feel that can do very well in Vegas. So all of these competitors I think will be victims, stage 1 victims, except for Abel Gonzalez. He's very underrated competitor in my opinion. I've seen him. He's gone as far as stage 3, I think, in AW 7. I think he fell off last season. I think he failed the qualifying course, so we didn't really get to see him perform in the later stages. He failed the hourglass job. My prediction for him right now, since he hasn't been to Vegas in a while, I say right now stage 2 maybe. Probably the maybe the wave runner in stage 2. If they have that obstacle, which I'm pretty sure they will. So that's my prediction for him. Grant Clinton, hourglass drop. I'm not sure about him. I would say first stage. First stage for all these people. Andrew Lowe's. I know he's been on here for a while. He's had a couple of inconsistent performances. I remember one time he did make it to stage 2 and I think he failed a metal spin. Very interesting competitor. I'm not sure how he will fare in Vegas. As of right now, I would like to say maybe stage 1, the back half of stage 1. Probably the flying squirrel maybe. If not, if he reaches stage 2, I feel like he will fail very early. Probably down up salmon ladder for him. Karsten Williams. Very popular competitor, very exciting to see. Love watching him run. In the past in Vegas, I don't think he's reached as far. I think he's always failed stage 1. I haven't really seen him break out yet and have a really spectacular performance. He did advance to the Spinball Wizard. I think don't think he's stage 3 material. If he does advance to stage 2, my prediction would be he's a master, an expert at the salmon ladder, so I'm pretty confident he'll clear the down up salmon ladder. Wave runner, he did clear the hourglass drop, so I think he could get past that. If anything, I would say the obstacle after that would be his downfall. So mid stage 2 for Karsten. Brent Stephenson is a competitor that I'm really interested in seeing. Of course, as you know, he was once the top competitor of the entire show back in AEW 4. Ever since then, though, it's just been very inconsistent performances. He hasn't really gotten as far, hasn't gotten past stage 2. I mean, there was one time where I think he got the fastest time in stage 1, but he failed like the salmon ladder. I mean, he's failed the salmon ladder a lot. Let me just put up his run really quick, because I know they have his run. really quick. Um, yeah, but I feel like just very inconsistent performances. I mean, a lot of people want him to do well. I'm pretty sure a lot of the people on the show, but it's just I don't really see him getting that far in this day in the age. Very competitive talent. I mean, like his form is really not the best on the salmon ladder. He does clear it, but I just don't like that form. Um, so as right now, because he does clear this obstacle, I do see him in at least stage 2. I'm not sure how far in stage 2. I think he can easily get past stage 1. Stage 2, I would like to say midway. I think the obstacle after the wave runner, I think he will fail, will be his downfall. Because I know they're going to switch up the butterfly bridge. I think that's been there for a while now, for a couple seasons. So I think he will fail anything after that obstacle, or after the wave runner. Coolidge, ever since his rookie season, has always been, I feel like he's a dark horse competitor. Very low key. He's done very well in the past. I mean, he made it to stage 2 last season. He's getting better and better every season. Fortunately, he didn't clear the city finals course. I think he got like halfway up, but I feel like he is very consistent. I think he will make it to stage 2 this season. If he can complete it, I think so. I think Coolidge is, like I said, he's a dark horse competitor. I think he could surprise a lot of people. So I would either say back half to stage 3, anything after the double wedge, I think, because he did fail that in the finals last season. So I would want to say double wedge, anything between there and probably back half to stage 3. I have a lot of faith in Coolidge. I think he is a very strong competitor, and once again, he's getting better and better every single season. So my prediction would be double wedge, back half stage 2, all the way to the back half of stage 3. Thomas Stillings. Now he had a breakout performance last season. Advanced to stage 2. I think he failed a down up salmon ladder. He did fail the elevator climb. I don't think, as of right now, I don't think he's stage 3 material. I think stage 2, I think he's just, right as of right now, similar to Karsten, I think he will fail in that range. Whatever is after the wave runner. So that's my prediction. I say mid stage 2 for him. Now, Daniel Gill. Gill is just an amazing person. Other than his elite status, I think he's just an amazing person. I really like what he did. I did visit Iron Gym. I didn't get to meet him, but what I've heard of him in the community, I think he's just awesome. I feel like he always has a smile to his face. He's never really, doesn't take it as serious. I know he's a serious competitor, but his facial expression doesn't show it. But I'm not surprised that he didn't clear the city finals course. He did get the second farthest last season. And once again, I feel like he's getting better and better every season. So I am expecting him to do very well, get very far in Vegas. My prediction of Gill is, even though he's getting better and better every season, I'm not sure if he's ready to complete stage 3 yet. Once again, he did fail the ultimate cliffhanger, which I know he will complete this time. And then I'm pretty sure they're gonna adjust some obstacles the back half of stage 3. The obstacles after the hang climb, I don't think are gonna be there. So I think he will, in my opinion, I think he will fail the, I want to say the back half of stage 3. Hang climb, anywhere from hang climb to the flying bar. I just haven't seen him yet, really. I think he's a strong competitor, and I think he is getting better and better every season, but I just don't see him right now, this season in the final stage. But once again, I could be wrong. Anything can happen in Vegas. No offense to Gil, but I think as of right now, my best prediction is back half stage 3. So thanks for watching. My next video will be on Daytona.